time.
Whether they're FBI, cops, or teenagers in a van, you can always count on them to catch the bad guy. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 crime-fighting teams in television.
You got 30 seconds, meathead, before we start blasting.
Nadie, senor!
For this list, we're taking a look at groups of more than 2 individuals that pursue criminals and solve mysteries on a weekly basis. However, we've excluded superhero teams because they're in an entirely different league.
I once thought I could protect the world by myself, but I was wrong. Working together, we saved the planet.
Number 10, the Jump Street Chapel, 21 Jump Street.
Everything you need to know is in this deal. Read it carefully, Hanson.
Long before Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum tried to pass themselves off as teenagers, 21 Jump Street was Johnny Depp's territory.
Little dweebs just ruined a 5-year investigation.
We had no idea. You're like an amazing actor, man.
You play saxophone at my sister's wedding, man.
Tough titty, I f***ed her too.
In the police procedural, the 23-year-old Depp plays Officer Tom Hansen, whose boyish appearance makes him a perfect candidate for Jump Street Chapel's undercover program. The saxophone serenading Hansen is accompanied by a number of other baby-faced cops, like the college-educated Judy Hoffs and the wisecracking Doug Penhall. These heartthrob law enforcers use their youthful looks and street smarts to infiltrate various teenage venues, stopping up-and-coming criminals before they reach adulthood.
Move it!
Number 9, the Mod Squad, the Mod Squad.
Congratulations, you're dead again.
Yet another team of undercover cops. The Mod Squad is comprised of 3 hippie police officers, 1 black, 1 white, and 1 blonde. Each has a criminal past as well, with the Afro-rocking Lincoln Hayes having taken part in the Watts riots, the rebellious Pete Cochran having stolen a car, and wandering flower child Julie Barnes having run away from her prostitute mother.
Let's face it, man. We're all in the same bag. We've all been kicked out.
Under the watchful eye of Captain Adam Greer, this diverse trio not only fought crime, but also became a landmark in counterculture.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Together, they demonstrated that the times were indeed a-changin'. Number 8, the A-Team, the A-Team. This action-adventure series from the 1980s follows members of a wrongly accused ex-US Army Special Forces unit that escapes prison and continues to fight on the side of good. With its action and violence-packed scenes and memorable catchphrases, the A-Team soon became a hit, and remained so until at least its 4th season, thanks to the former Commando outfit members John Hannibal Smith, Templeton Peck, or the Faceman, Howling Mad Murdoch, and B.A. Baracus, also known as Bad Attitude.
Life don't mean nothing unless you can hold your head up high. I know, because I come from a place where the rats are biggest alley cats.
Though the desire to clear their names was always in the back of their minds, this team of mercenaries on the run was always willing to do whatever it took to help the oppressed. And as such, the A-Team continues to hold a place in pop culture today. Number 7, the Hill Street Precinct, Hill Street Blues.
That's silly, Mott. Yes, it is. You'll look great in a bathing suit. You got a great shape. You better wipe that smirk right off your face!
Despite poor early Nielsen ratings, this serial police drama had critics raving from the start.
I think we ought to run them all in.
Hold it, Rinko. Look, if you put down the knife, we can work it out. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to keep this white man off of you.
Following multiple cops at the Hill Street Police Station, Hill Street Blues went down in TV history as one of the first television dramas to bring together intertwined stories that dealt with both its characters' personal and professional lives. Storylines that were not necessarily resolved within a particular episode. But more importantly, it revolved around a staff of law enforcement officers like Captain Frank Furillo, Detective Mick Belker, Sergeant Henry Goldblum, and Officer Lucy Bates that each had their own specialties, characteristics, and motivations, but could still work together efficiently as a team at the precinct.
I don't like it, man. Maybe we shouldn't get involved. What do you say? I think we got to, babe.
Number 6. The Baltimore Police Department. The Wire.
You all don't need a prosecutor, you need a f***ing referee. When you know how you're playing this, give a yell.
Well, we know how we're playing it.
Although focus shifts between different characters and perspectives every season, the Baltimore Police Department plays a key role throughout all 60 episodes of The Wire. Jimmy McNulty, Bunk Moreland, and Kima Greggs are some of the most authentic depictions of police in all of television. Instead of unstoppable super cops, creator David Simon delivered a show about real people who were emotionally flawed, unglamorous, and occasionally willing to break the rules for the greater good.
No gray van. And he didn't call you on the phone either, did he? He didn't call you the first time, and he didn't call you the second. I did that.
The fact that they weren't always victorious or morally justified only made them more identifiable.
Stay out of the projects next couple of days, just to be safe.
Girl's always fretting over me.
Change it up, bubs.
Yeah.
Number 5. The Naval Criminal Investigative Service Major Case Response Team. NCIS.
I think that just made it my team.
No, I think it means I just have to hijack Air Force One.
Who would have thought that enough stories about crime in the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps could be written up to fill over 300 episodes and counting of a police procedural TV series?
You want to question them?
No, they're not going anywhere. We got a crime scene to investigate. Rule number 1, never let suspects stay together.
Why, I didn't consider them suspects.
And why'd you hold them?
Apparently, creators Donald P. Bellisario and Don McGill did, as they're the men behind the massively popular show known as NCIS, which has been spun off into 2 other series so far. The Washington, D.C.-based special agents of the original series are really what make the show as successful as it is, though. Led by Leroy Jethro Gibbs, the MCRT is always at the forefront of any investigation that touches the Navy or Marines. And each member has his or her part to play in cases that range from the mysterious death of a Navy commander who dies while on a plane with the President of the United States, to NCIS agents being captured by terrorists in Somalia.
Dinozo is an Italian name.
An educated man.
Got my BS from Yale University.
Number 4. Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels.
Have it! I don't know who you are, but you've got about 2 seconds to drop that gun. And one of them's already gone.
They're the original team of sexy private investigators with supermodel looks. Fan service aside, Charlie's Angels was a truly liberating breakthrough for women in television, showing that female law enforcers could be more than office workers and meter maids. The initial recruits of Jill, Sabrina, and Kelly remain the most iconic trio of angels.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Charlie.
The show introduced other compelling angels over the years, though, such as Chris Monroe and Julie Rogers. The one constant presence throughout the franchise is the incognito Charlie, assigning the angels risky and risque missions from day one.
What are you doing here?
Just swimming by. Come on.
Just swimming by?
Number 3. Mystery Inc. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
That's called the vanishing ice cream tricks, Shaggy.
Well, next time he tries it, I'm gonna pull the vanishing Scooby trick.
Whether you were born in the 60s or the noughties, Mystery Inc. was likely the first gang of crime-fighting sleuths you were introduced to.
That's using the old noodle. But, what happened to our mysterious professor?
Well, if he was driving this truck, he's disappeared.
Well, gang, it looks like we're up to our armor plates in another mystery.
Scooby-Doo has starred in a dozen of animated series since his original debut, but he and his friends have essentially remained the same. Fred's the self-appointed leader, Daphne's the damsel in distress, Shaggy's the slacker with a constant case of munchies, Velma's the nerd who does all the work, and Scooby's the cowardly yet loyal dog.
I think we're being followed.
Yeah, by Scooby.
It's a recipe for Saturday morning fun that never gets old, and never fails to solve the case.
We've got to hand it to you kids. We never would have suspected Wickles as the art swindler.
Boy, it was a neat setup.
Number 2, the crime scene investigators, CSI, Crime Scene Investigation.
She's been dead less than an hour.
The killer's still on her.
CSI might not have ever been the most realistic interpretation of police procedure or forensic science. Regardless, the show cemented itself as one of television's most influential and enduring crime dramas thanks to its style, visuals, and laundry list of memorable characters.
One of you guys is going in.
In 15 years of television, many members of the CSI family came and went, with Nick Stokes being the only continuous regular.
You cannot be serious!
Hey, John McEnroe, where's the game?
All the prints are accounted for by people who had a reason to be in the Newman house, all the way down to the Vortex cover.
Whether these forensic investigators are being led by Gil Grissom or D.B. Russell at the Las Vegas Crime Lab, though, you can always count on their cases being gritty, inventive, and highly entertaining. Before we uncover the identity of our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I'm not becoming like them. I am them.
Hey, what are you doing, weirdo?
I'm doing the best speech from Donnie Brasco.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Oh my God, that's Michael Jackson of the Jackson 5!
Honeybee, I know who Michael Jackson is and what he is of.
Michael, are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks to you. You saved my life.
You're getting stiff every afternoon now. Hey, look, I don't recall requesting any career counseling session from you. When was the last time you tried going on a wagon? When's the last time you tried growing tits?
Number 1, the Behavioral Analysis Unit, Criminal Minds.
He never keeps them for more than 7 days, which means we have fewer than 36 hours to find her.
They want you back in the saddle. You ready?
Although many wrote it off as just another cop drama at first, Criminal Minds has evolved into a captivating psychological thriller carried by unforgettable characters. Originally centered on Mandy Patinkin's Jason Gideon, the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit in Quantico, Virginia, was later anchored by the stoic Aaron Hotchner.
I'm trying to do the right thing here and there, and I would really appreciate a little support.
Oh, that's right, because you always need to be the hero.
Don't give me that.
However, everyone was given a chance to shine, from socially awkward genius Dr. Spencer Reed, to the eccentric technical analyst Penelope Garcia, to veteran profiler David Rossi, to resident hottie Derek Morgan.
Garcia, baby girl, please tell me something I want to hear.
You're a statuesque god of sculpted chocolate thunder.
How about something I don't already know?
I have a sweet tooth.
Diving into the complex psyches of dangerous criminals is an absolute blast with characters like these to hold your hand.
Shoot me instead.
Come on. What are you, a lousy shot? 15 feet away. You got a perfect shot. Shoot me.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite TV crime-fighting team?
Oh, yeah. And he wants to see us tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock sharp in his office.
Nope. It's my day off.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Well, you certainly know how to throw a party, neighbor.